Well, it looks like we're live. Okay, gonna make sure everything's in line. But yeah, welcome to Jonah's Journey. So, see how. Yeah, looks like we are. Hello. Kind of wait and see who can be on, who's gonna join us tonight. Oh, I hope we're not gonna go pixely. We're gonna go pixely. Kind of get my stuff ready for what I'm going to work on. I'm actually working on finishing up a sweater that I had too. I need to get the front and the back put together. Come on. I don't know if I'm going to end up having trouble. I may have to move my Wi-Fi thing again to see. Hello? How are you tonight? Say hello. Get my right sides put together. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Yes, I did. I did make the blanket behind me. I do not quilt. No, I would like to learn, but I have not yet. But no, I do not quilt. Well, right now, Kathy, I'm working on putting together a sweater. Um, it's a sweater that I started quite a while back, and so I'm just now kind of getting it put together. I finished one of the sleeves earlier tonight, so working on that. And then I have some other stuff I was going to do too, but I was just kind of waiting to see who all was going to be able to be on tonight. So, oh, Dottie, you're fine. But yes, I do crochet, so that is my main focus is crocheting. So I need to turn down my volume. Lulu, what are you doing? You know what I just noticed? I think I put my band. I think I put my band on the wrong side, on the wrong end. Maybe not. I don't know. We're going to go with it. It isn't really going to matter. I don't think it's going to matter. It's been so long since I have worked on this thing that, oh my gosh, it had just been sitting in a bag in my closet, in my little, crochet closet. And, yeah, so there's no wonder. So anyway, I am just sewing up the shoulder seam right now, so then I can kind of place my sleeve then. That's one good thing about this. Like I said, doesn't really matter the stitches the way they are. You can't even tell, one way or the other. So this pattern is very forgiving. Thank goodness. Yeah, Kathy, I enjoy doing the wearables. I mean, I go in spurts where I'll work on them for a while and then I'll move back to doing some other things, which I need to start working on my plushies and stuff like that for market coming up too. So, um, that won't be for a little bit yet, but it'll be here you know, quicker than you know. So, are you working on anything in particular tonight, Kathy? A blue baby hat? Cute. You crocheted a duck? Cute. Oh, yes, please do, Kathy. I enjoy seeing everybody's projects, so yeah. So do you do like the amigurumi type stuff, Rat Boy, or do you do like the larger plushies and stuff? Cool. I have just recently, in this last year or so, have started doing more of the plushies and stuff. They are a lot of fun. Good, yeah. Do you do markets and stuff or just kind of online? Oh yeah, and anything crochet really makes me happy. So, what? And I tell my friends at school. Yeah. Yeah. Word of mouth through your friends and family is always good. That's how you get started. Nothing wrong with that. I just got a message from you, Kathy. I'll look at it after bed. Hey, Randy, right? I'm hoping, Randy, I think. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Oh, I love making the hats and stuff too. Well, I hope you're feeling even better now, Randy. Sorry, I'm matching up my stitches real quick. Okay. Well, we have certainly missed you. So I do. I hope you're doing much better. I hope you're feeling a lot better. And hopefully you got some things figured out. Oh yeah, Randy, you'll have to bring Kathy up to speed. She probably doesn't know because Kathy, you had been sick too, right? And I'm hoping you're feeling better too. When I'm good at crocheting, I want to start knitting. I I do know how to knit as well. It is, to me, crochet is easier, but I learned how to crochet very young, and I self-taught myself on knitting. So I just kind of wing it on that. And yes, a lot, and Kathy is right, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that can help with that. Good, Kathy, I'm glad. I am so glad to hear that, Randy. Well, thanks for stopping in, Rat Boy. Feel free to join in again anytime. I'm glad you stopped in. So you're still in the hospital then, Randy? I thought I had my stitches all lined up, and evidently I didn't, so now I'm having to rip out what I just did. What are you doing over there, Lou? Did you lose your bone? Where'd it go? Whoa. I'm so excited to sleep in my chair. I know that seems silly, but I can't help it. Well, I mean, it's home, you know. I guess I thought you were already home, so. Or at your sister's or something. I was kind of confused. Yeah, that's what Mallory was saying. She knew that you were feeling better because you wanted Texas Roadhouse. Oh, well, welcome back. I'm trying to get my stitches matched up. I matched them up, I thought, and then I had to rip them out because I didn't have them even. Thought I did, but I didn't. Oh, it didn't take me very long. It's not too bad. It's not the, if this is the worst that I ever have to do, we're going good. Oh, yes, I did. I played the clarinet actually and the flute. Now, what do I know? Can I do that now? No. No. It's been forever since I've played either instrument, so. The clarinet and flute. No, alto sax. Cool. But the majority of the time, whenever I was in band, I was also a drum major and a majorette, so I ended up doing that more than I played my instruments. So, okay, I've got that and the shoulders stitched together. There's the neckline. So now, actually, I probably better get my stitch markers. Because now I need to try to put my sleeves on here. And y'all probably won't be able to see me do that. Because I can't, my stand that I'm using tonight, I can't move it like that. So that kind of stinks. But I'll just unfold it and find the right side and the wrong side. And that's the thing with this stitch that I used on here too. You can't hardly tell the difference between the right and the wrong side, which is kind of good too, because you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So count the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6, 7, 38, 19. That's the center. Yeah, I love this green too, Randy. It's my favorite. I am just, I don't know, greens, shades of green and blue and are my favorites. One, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Trying to get them all evened up. Oh, she's doing good, Randy. She's down here with her little binky blanket. That's what she does. It's her little comfort. So it's been rainy and stuff here, so she doesn't really like it. So she's been a little anxious. So that's usually what she does when she gets a little anxious, a little nervous. Hey, Lenora. Okay, so I have this one sleeve pinned on here. So now I can start sewing it on. And I hope I have it on the right way. She's a sweetie, she is. We think she's pretty special. Whoa, got stuck. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to switch to my other stand again and hope that it doesn't pop out everywhere. Because I thought I could make this work again tonight, but I'm just, yeah. I am gonna have to get me another stand. I'm gonna have to get that figured out. What, Lou? You were just outside before Mommy came on. As usual. Just like a kid. Just like a kid. Okay, excuse me while I tried to switch my stand over. This is not working for me. Hope I don't make y'all too dizzy. You can't see, with that other stand, you can't see anything of what I'm doing. Well, I can definitely tell a difference between whenever all the snow and everything was all over the place and the weather being a little bit better because it's been pretty quiet. And yeah, I've said that word. It's pretty quiet. Okay, rat boy. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. I don't think he's here right now, Kathy. If he is, he hasn't made it known. The patterns I got, I ended up getting the platypus, and I got the butterfly, Beatrice the butterfly, and what else did I get? The one that had like the little mice and all that kind of stuff, or had the mice, two different mice. Oh shoot, I don't remember what all it had. God bless you too, Rat Boy. And yes, I know, Kathy. It's a Friday. But it's fairly early for a Friday, but not, But I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Yes, I think it might have been the Burrow Buddies. I think it might have been. Because I almost got the garden one too, but I didn't go ahead, so. Guess what, Lenore? I am doing better, and I get to leave my aunt's and go home earlier tomorrow or Sunday. I will get to sleep in my chair. I'm excited. Okay, so you are at your aunt's. Okay. Well, you have every right to be excited about that. Okay, one sleeve sewed on. Take my stitch markers off that I had. Oh, and an update over here. Um, all of Whitney's tests and everything are coming back good. From his sonogram that he had yesterday, we went and got that done of his liver, and um, no C word, no cancer. So there were, because that was one thing that I think they were kind of looking for, and I think they're still kind of trying to. They were trying to rule out some autoimmunity things maybe too, but there's not even any of that showing up. So far so good on all the blood work. Everything seems to be going in the right direction, and since his pneumonia and everything, that really screwed up a lot of his blood work, even too. Because he's still just trying. I mean, he's pretty well recuperated from that now. So, yeah, the other night I just, like I told Lenora, I probably shouldn't have even been on here because I had just way too much on my mind. And so apologies to everyone on that, that I just was not as engaging and I just wasn't myself as much that night. Um, but yeah, so everything's going in the right direction so far. So we go back to the specialist, uh, February the 12th, I think is when it is. So they will actually, the specialist will actually, read over and look over all that stuff. And of course, they have all these records and blood work stuff and everything now anyway. So, anyway, if everyone could just keep him in your thoughts and prayers and all that, all the good stuff, that would be great. So, yeah. So I'm feeling better. I was just trying to just stay focused and stay as positive as I could, but I'm still human. I'm still human. So thank you very much, Randy. Thank you. It's crazy here. 3 kids and 5 dogs, never a dull moment. Hey, that's all right. And I missed what? I made 16 of the Burrow Betties and sold all but 3 or 4 at one show. Wow. That's pretty amazing, Lenora. Yeah, I'm excited to make them because I think they'll be cute little things, especially for kind of spring and stuff and around Easter time. I think they're going to be cute. So, okay, I'm going to wait to put the other sleeve on this because I want to open up a box that I got off of Whatnot. It's nothing too exciting, but for me, I'm kind of excited about it. It's some more cotton. It's just the cotton thread. So I haven't opened it yet. So I was gonna open it. It's my first purchase. It was actually my first purchase on Whatnot. And I got a cute little top for little Evie. She won't be able to wear it yet because it won't be too much longer and she'll probably be able to wear it, but this lady was so kind because whenever I was on with her, and of course it was one of her auctions or whatever, and she had several people, so I just went ahead and asked, because a lot of them they don't care if you ask. They'll even say, hey, ask, and because they might have it, but then other people were like, no, don't, because they're pulling out of bins, and I totally understand that. So anyway, I just happened to ask her, hey, do you have any cotton thread, cotton, yarns, whatever? So she did, and so I got them today, and I got some others that I think are, yeah, I'm kind of excited about the one. But yeah. This will be perfect because I'm wanting to do the doilies and stuff again. So I got both of these for way cheaper than what I could go and get. Because, it doesn't even look like there's hardly any used on either one of them. And this is one of the bigger ones. So that is perfect. She didn't have any other colors, though, in the thinner except for gold. And I didn't need or want any gold. So that's good. And so what I was excited about, though, is this. It's the sugar and cream scrub off yarn. I have never seen this here around my part of the woods. So it's a clearance item. She got it on clearance. I didn't pay that much for it, but I really like it because it's like it has the scrubby. And then it has just the cotton too. And I like that. I think I'm going to like it. I think it's going to be kind of neat. So, yeah, I went ahead and got it because I was like, I want to give that a try. That looks kind of neat. So, didn't hardly pay anything for that one either, which is surprising, honestly. And then I did get, she had some of these big twist cotton in the blues. So I went ahead and got them too. I got 3 of them. So I'm kind of excited about that because I was needing blue. And I don't remember ever seeing these colors like this at my Joann's either, so we'll see. So I got, that's kind of fun. Kind of fun. And then the other day, I didn't tell you about this, this little row. At Dollar Tree, they don't ever have yarn or anything like that, hardly ever at my Dollar Tree. Every now and then, they'll have like a little, like the little, but, um, but they just don't ever have it. So I thought, well, I'm going to go by Dollar Tree real quick because I was kind of running a few errands or whatever anyway. So I thought, okay, I'll run in. And I was just looking for a few things even to use on my whatnot for like whenever I do my lives and stuff to kind of help me with doing that whenever I eventually do an auction. So anyway, I go around the corner. They have a whole section now of yarn. But it wasn't just like regular yarn. They also had the chenille. And it's like, oh my gosh, I have got to try it. I don't care. I don't care if I end up hating it, whatever. But I gotta try it. Because the way it felt to me, and still feels to me, it reminds me so much of the Posh. It's like, okay. And now the Posh, granted, yes, it's a little bit thicker. You can tell a difference that way, but really this is super soft. Super soft. It was the day that I had to take Sam the one day to the dentist, and it didn't take us that long, really. No, it was the second day I took him, and it still didn't take us that long. So I sat out in the parking lot and thought, I'm going to give this chenille a try. And I had found a pattern on Pinterest, of course, and it's for those little bunnies, the peep bunnies. And so I went ahead and did. I got the two pieces, but I don't have them sewn together yet. So actually, it worked out pretty good. I'm not liking it. I mean, it's not making me mad. I mean, I think it did pretty good. Shape wise and stuff, I don't have, of course I don't have it put together. But I went ahead, because I know I have like that little beaver and stuff like that I got. And some other things that I can use brown for. So I went ahead and got 3 of the brown. And of course I know it says tan on it, I guess. And it's considered a 5, but it's not really a 5, but that's what they consider it. I mean, it's teetering between 4 and 5 probably. But I will definitely be using a G-hook with it, because that's what I used with these, was a G-hook. And it seemed to work pretty good as far as me getting it to move and stuff. It wasn't terrible. Now, is the Posh a little bit better for that? Yeah, it is. I'm still a Posh fan. This will not replace my Posh. But it's not making me mad. I mean, there is 1.76 ounces and 65 yards, and I still, with the one that I used out of, I could still get 2 or 3 more of the Peeps bunnies out of this one skein. Even though there isn't a whole lot, it's still going a long way. I'm surprised. So I went ahead and got, like I said, got 3 of the tan. I got 2 of this hot pink. What is it called? Oh, hibiscus. And then I guess I just got 1 of the aqua. Yes, aqua. And then, oh no, I got 4 of the brown, or the tan. I got 4 of the tan. And then 2 of the mint. So I figure I have a little bit of Easter covered in there. I have a little bit of animal covered in there. So I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm going to see. So far, I'm okay with it, you know. I haven't had any issue yet, I'll put it that way. But I've, of course, only done the one project. And I haven't even finished it, of course. But we'll see how it goes. So I was surprised. This is the first time ever that I've ever saw it in my Dollar Tree. Ever. So, and they did have other yarn in there, but I didn't need any more yarn. I'm trying to get through my yarn of what I got as far as like other acrylic yarns. I think it one of those yarns that you either like it or you don't. Oh, yeah. Right. You know, and like I said, I'm not falling in love with it, but I'm pleasantly surprised. And like I said, am I going to replace it? You know, am I going to use that to replace what I eat? No, I'm not. I mean, I won't. I mean, it's nice for in a pinch, and if I need maybe a different color, that maybe I find something in that is like, oh, that's exactly what I was looking for or something. So, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. For $1.25, I mean, we'll see. So anyway, I thought I'd share that because I was kind of excited about that. But I was even more excited about my stretch board thing. I was, and I don't have it. I don't have it right here with me right now. I should have grabbed it and brought and had it to show. But now that was a find. That was a definite find. I about lost it when I seen that. So, and I couldn't pass that up. So, and it is going to work for even my wearables. You know, totally. It was worth the $10 because, like I said, they don't make stuff like that anymore, and the quality. So I know that's why I had to let you know first. Get it? You would totally understand. Oh my gosh! Like I told Lenora, you should have heard me in the middle of the place that I was at shopping, because it was a thrift store, a local thrift, and you would have thought I won $1 million. So I was pretty excited, to say the least. So it was pretty fun. And there was one young girl. She came up to me and she goes, "Can I ask you what that's for? What is that?" And I said, "Oh," I said, "it's to, to use to block your doilies." And I said, "I'm going to use it for my wearables too." And she was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." She said, "That makes sense." She said, "I saw it back there, but I didn't know what it was." So, okay, try to line up this sleeve. Okay, now is that. Okay, yep, about the same. Eight. There we go. Trying to figure out. I don't know if that's right. Oh yeah, it is. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a minute, Lou. Let me get these counted, and I'm trying to get you to hold off because you were just outside. Well, I guess it has been a while now. It's been about an hour or so. Okay. Let her out. Guys, they work for you. Okay. Get all settled in again. Oh, I so hope that I am placing these sleeves right. This is the first time I've ever done this sweater, so. And it's one of my whips. It's one of my whips. So, I have been on a roll of trying to get stuff finished up. I got my poncho finished. I got it laying in the bedroom right now. So I'll try to show, I probably won't show it tonight, but I'll have to show it some point. I wanted to get it finished because I wanted to wear it tomorrow evening because me and two of my best friends are going out to dinner tomorrow night. So I was trying to get it done for that, but it's supposed to be pretty warm tomorrow. So, but by evening, it should be all right to, because oh my gosh, I can just see me probably suffocating in that thing. But it's not heavy though. I didn't make it to be heavy. I wanted it to be flowy. I have a lot of drape to it. So I think it'll be fine. Because I won't wear a coat or anything. That'll be my coat, I guess you could say. So. Okay, Kathy. So what's your project of the evening, Lenora? I'm really tired. I'm going to bed. Love and blessings. Good night, everyone. Good night, Randy. I'm just glad that you stopped in for a little bit. You take care. Oh, yeah, the elephant. I forgot about that. We'll let you know. We'll let her know you said good night. I think she stepped away for a minute. I'll let Luna know you told her good night too. Signed up for that event and now I have an order for 4 things. So I see how the year is going to go already. Hey, that's not a bad problem to have, really, is it? Oh, okay. There for a minute, I was getting worried. I was like, gee whiz, I don't think I was not. I was paying attention. What happened? I'm good. Freaked me out for a minute. I thought, boy, I am way off. But no, I'm not. It was just bunched up and turned over. It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, yeah, you got an order, but now you aren't making anything for it. It's a vicious cycle. Oh yes, I understand. I understand. Okay, sleeve number 2 is sewn. Well, at the shoulder anyway. We don't have it all the way put together yet. Oh, my sides pinned together. Okay, it's getting along. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. Because this is kind of one of those really, like, relaxed type. I need to make sure I have both sides done the same. I'm really gonna be Oh, looks like I am. Okay. Okay. And that. I was gonna say, before anybody says anything, I do have the shoulder of one of them has just a little bit different shade, but I'm okay with it because it's my sweater. And it's enough that here on camera you can definitely tell, but in person you can't hardly tell. Can't I can't hardly tell, seriously. And that was all I needed, was just that one section. It's not the whole entire part. It's just that one section. If I can even find it now. Yeah. Just like it's like this. So yeah, like right here you can tell, but in person, no. I mean, because I was like, whenever I kept looking at it, I was like, okay, is that really going to bother me? Because it's me wearing it. Is it really going to bother me? And it's like, no, it's not. Because the green that I used for the whole entire sweater, I really thought that I was going to have enough. But like I said, ended up right here, this little section. That's all I needed. And anyway, oh yeah, no, it's just that one little section. So yeah, well, and the cuff, but no, it's just yeah. So and I haven't been able to find it, and that's one reason why I hadn't finished it. So it was like, don't you just do it, just do it, don't worry about it. And I thought about even ripping out some to kind of like do a stripe somewhere, like do different on the ribbing or whatever. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. It's in person, like I said, you can't even hardly see it. So it worked out. And yeah, seriously, I almost said something. I thought, nope, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait if anybody even says anything. Yes, it is. It's a new trend. It's a new style. Because the other green I had it was way too light. And it wasn't even that light, but compared to these two, way too light. Because whenever I got this green, I think I even got it on clearance maybe or something. And it could have been, I don't remember if it was Red Heart or not, but it's been forever ago. So even if I'd go back and if they would happen to have something close, it wouldn't be the same dye lot, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did, but you know, that's all right. do. Because I was reading your mind. I just knew that you were just itching to probably say something. Well, thank you, Kathy. Oh, and by the way, Randy said good night. Just a minute, whoa. Okay, let her back in. Right. Okay, get you a cookie. Okay, where did I put my needle? There it is. Get all scooted back again. Okay, now just stick that all the way through. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, we're good there. Keep those there for my hem or my cuff. Hello. How are you doing, CJ? Well, glad that you could join us. Horrible. Been anxious and not sure why all day. Made for a long Friday. Really glad you're on. Get me some cheer ups. Well, good. Um, I feel you. I felt like that yesterday. Yesterday was my day where it was a little more like that for me. But we're doing good today. Doing good. Not my favorite days, but tomorrow will be new. What are you working on? Not Granny's today. Lenora, are you working on today? Actually, I'm working on a whip. It's a sweater that I've had in my closet because I was running out of yarn on it, and it had been a while since I'd even purchased the yarn, and so I had to figure out what I was going to do. So, um, I ended up having to use a different shade for just a section of it, and it's going to be fine. In person, you can't even hardly see it, and right here, you have to really look too. I mean, you can tell it. To me, you can tell it on here, but in person, you really can't. So it's just enough of a shade off. You know what? It's my sweater. So thank you. I do too. I love this. I love these shades of green. I'm a huge fan of this green, and I like camo and stuff. I honestly, I have a lot of camo even that I wear of different things, so I'm all for it. So yeah, I'm finally getting this done. I said I've just really been trying to bust the stuff out. Yes, it does, CJ. Like your way of thinking. Oh, where's my stitch? There it is. Are you working on anything fun right now, CJ? And if you did say it, I may have missed it. Did you get it all figured out, Will? Did you get it all figured out? No? Well, you're not getting another call. Or did you not get one? I thought you had one earlier. Did brother not give you one? Didn't say. I am working on a quote for my dad. It's half cut triangle space in white colored dark navy blues, and I'm putting his state and mine on it with hearts and a loopy line connecting. Cute. Two of the grandkids are staying over. They made a house out of raw folded blocks, and now one of them is going to sleep in it. We'll see how long that lasts. Right? Well, I know the grandkids are always making the blanket tents, you know, like what we used to do as kids. And my boys did it all the time too. I loved doing that whenever I was a kid. Because you just felt like you had your own little place. Heck, I'd still make me a little blanket tent if I could get away with it. There you go. It's awesome. Son, constant letter reminds our grands he is their uncle, not cousin. And the boss, I'm not sure 6 months older is a qualifier for the foreman. Yeah. That's funny. Okay. They need some candy and pop and lots of junk in the waffle fort. Need extra supplies in case the grandbears attack. There you go. Oh shoot, I didn't get that. I forgot I had the other side yet. I thought I already did it. Okay. Well, they can come to our hoot nanny and I'll load them up with sugar and carbs and send them back. Hey, we have hoot nannies here. I didn't know if anybody else had hoot nannies. They can have all the fun they want. But there won't be any sugar unless they're outside for an extended period of time. I agree. And oh my, isn't it true on all the sugar stuff? Whew. It's like you can count it down. Have it down to a countdown, that's for sure, when it hits. Whoa. I gotcha. But we actually have a facility here, a place here that they actually have hootenannies once a month. So I thought it was kind of neat that you mentioned that because I've not ever heard anybody else really say hootenanny. Hello, Nifty. How are you? Well, our hootenanny is where people get together and just kind of have a jam session and dance. But it's more older time kind of music, but it's more on the countryside. Yeah. Food, music, and love is our hootenanny in our home. Yep. And they do have like sometimes like it for Valentine's Day and stuff. Sometimes they'll have like a potluck type thing or something, where people can bring in stuff and have like a dinner and stuff like that. I used to go when I was young with my aunts. They loved to go. And that's where I learned how to do the schottish. I remember learning how to do the schottish and the polka and all that kind of stuff. It was fun. We had a good time. Learned how to two-step there. I learned a lot of stuff, dance and stuff from my dad though too. He's a pretty good dancer, like waltzes and stuff like that. Learned how to waltz by him. And candy and pop and lots of sugar. Oh my goodness. You're making my innards get nervous by talking about all the sugar. Anyone want a dog? I'm about to give Blue a bus ticket. He's been a poop the last 2 days. Got rid of the skunk. Now have a dang raccoon he's obsessed with. Be back in a minute. Oh my goodness. Probably in jail. The horse laughers have been guilty of wrong imprisonment in the recent past. Yeah. Well, oh, come on. You have to admit that was hilarious. All of the ones she could have done it too and then get so tickled about it that she couldn't change it. Too funny. Oh, it was. It was hilarious. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Hilarious. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. He finally got out of jail, so. Oh, fuzzy. Oh, I know. It was a much needed and good laugh for me too. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, the sweater that I thought was doomed to never get done, I think I am finishing it now. Except for, yeah, my collar. I have to do a collar on it, I think, yet, but maybe. I don't know. I may not. I think it's just an edging. Super easy. No best ticket. He got a treat. I forgot. That's the life and vacuum was staring into trash. It was all over the place. Looks like a trash tornado hit the pasture. Well, Luna and your Blue would get along really good right now because she's obsessed with deer carcass, you know? So we've been dealing with that. And yes, I am excited too that I'm about done with this puppy. Tie, weave in this end. Get these out. Oh my cracky. There we go. Didn't work them out. Oh, they may think it's divine, but oh my gosh. Luna's been stinking up my living room. Not so bad the last few days, but oh, there for a while, I'm telling you what. Because it was all from the people that had been hunting and they were disposing of their deer, you know, and of course she was finding it. The one day I looked out and there was a set of legs out here. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'd never seen her do that before. And then one morning she went out and she comes running around the corner down here at the end because we have like a YT, you know, there at the end of the road here. She's just trotting along, just like nothing, just like looking around. She has something as big as her body in her mouth. You just had to see her. It was about as good as the day whenever it was back whenever I was still working that I hadn't retired yet. And it was, I think it's spring. The spring maybe before so that I there. And oh my gosh, goats running down our road. And it's like, where in the world did these goats come from? Because nobody around us even owns any goats. And I'm driving along and I'm like, that cannot be a goat. Oh, it was a goat, all right. He was just a trotting down the road. And come to find out, it was our neighbor up the hill here. It was one of his goats, and one of his healers was behind it, like it hurting the goat. Which, yeah, I mean, it was hilarious. And that healer was just running right behind him, and the goat's just a trotting. It was so funny. It was the funniest thing. You just had to be there. I videotaped it, I think, but I don't remember if I still have it. I may have put it up as a short. I don't remember. It was funny. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I was just glad that Luna wasn't out there at the time because there's no telling. She just would have lost it. She has never found any antlers. There's no, I mean, there people usually don't leave those behind around here, so that wouldn't really bother me as bad. But when I start seeing the legs and all that, and then she had a tail. The one I just sent the picture of that to Lenora earlier. I was going through pictures and it was like, oh my gosh, there is that picture where she's standing at our front door. It's been a few years now, and had a little nice fluffy deer tail hanging out of her mouth. And she was so proud of it, she brought it right up to the door for me. Okay. Oh my gosh, I think I am done. Except for going around the neck. I have those ends there. That end. We find them when they shed them occasionally. They last forever. Oh, yeah. She doesn't ever seem to find that. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Okay, good night, Kathy. Have a good night. I was glad I got to see you tonight. Thanks for stopping in. Sweet dreams to you too. Okay. I've got it done. Now I'll just go around the neck. My nose itches. I'm thinking that there's a row around the neck, but I don't remember for sure. So if that's the case, then we'll be getting some of this other green around the neck. But I don't know for sure. I'll have to look at the pattern again and make sure. So yeah. I think it turned out pretty decent. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll wear this tomorrow night or if I'll wear my poncho. So that I can set to the side. Well, thank you, CJ. Thank you, Lenora. Okay, I think I'm gonna test this out, this scrubby yarn. And I keep freezing over here on my end, and I don't know why, but it says it's a 4, which I kind of figured that. I know I'm a G hook here, but I don't really want to use my G on it. Let's see, I think I have my H, so an I. Okay, we're gonna give this a whirl and see what we think. Because I have worked with this, just the scrubby on its own, and I have made like some of the double-sided washcloths, like the dual washcloths, where it's the cotton on one side and the scrubby on the other. Oh man, I just beat yarn chicken. Literally had just enough to leave a long tail for sewing it on. Ah! Yay! That is always awesome. That is always awesome. I love these colors. I feel like I'm skipping a stitch, but I'm not. Pardon me while I try it. That's good luck, Lenora. You're telling me. What is the name of the color on here? Raspberry teal is what this is called. Feel the joy of sewing it together. Yeah, that's always the part that, yeah. Of sewing the stuff together is always the part that makes me nervous sometimes. Speaking of rough days, I read back and saw Randy is headed home. I'm happy to hear that. If you're still on, very glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I think he did go ahead and go to bed, is what he was saying. He was going to leave and go to bed. But yeah, he's doing better. I'm just doing a basic double crochet with this, and I'm not minding it. I mean, I already knew the cotton part of it would probably be fine, but it had been a while since I'd worked with that scrubby, and it did fine. I mean, from what I remembered, I never really had a hard time with it anyway, because I use a different scrubby yarn now, if you want to call it yarn. That I make just the scrub, like the little disc scrubbers from. Just throw it in a box and hope it magically sews itself like I do occasionally. Never works, but I keep trying. Yeah, that'd be wonderful if it would work, right? If we could just get all of our projects to magically come together like that, it'd be great. And then scrubby again. So yeah, so far it's like pretty well striping like every two of cotton anyway. I don't know if it'll be the same for the scrubby part or not. But I'm really liking the colors. I'm really liking these colors. And of course now watch, I won't be able to find it, especially since it was a clearance item anyway. I'll just have to look it up and see if I can find it anywhere. Because I have never seen it. I've never seen it. Your quilt to back and bind itself, yeah. Okay, so this scrubby is lasting a few rows too. I didn't know if it would or not. Which I'm liking, because it kind of defeats the purpose of having the scrubby. This is the first time I've used this yarn ever. Um, I have done where it's just the scrubby yarn and just the cotton. I do one side scrubby and one side cotton yarn. And I really like them. They hold up really good. I've never used this yarn though where it's all together one. So I'm not minding how it's coming together at all. Because those scrubbies that I made were smaller than what I've made this one. I'm doing this more of a dishcloth type size. The others, I mean, they were more just like, I don't know, just like squares, like little cleaning square type, you know. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. They might have been like an 8 by 8. No, they wouldn't have been that big. maybe like a 6x6 or something like that. Oh, this pink is pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at that pink. That is so pretty. I have 14 quilt running right now. 14? All our kids, grandkids. I've only finished mine. One of the grands. Yes, drive safe, Lenora, and we'll see you soon. Do you use them for dishes? Yes, I do. I have used them for dishes. I have some of my dishcloths that I've had ever since we got married, and we'll be married 30 years, and literally they are still holding up. I've made dishcloths out of that, yeah, that stuff forever, and yeah, they've held up forever. Some that I had like in a teal, now they're white, but you know, they're still together, held up, haven't torn up, nothing. And so some of those that I've had that long, they've been moved to, if there's more something that's really going to be stainy like or something, if we really need something cleaning up that way. They're used more for cleaning up and stuff now, like with the dog and all that. And but I still use them. I still make and replenish mine if I feel like I need to. And I use like the hot pads and stuff too. And the cotton, of course. This is pretty. I was hoping that I'd get one more of the scrubby right here a little bit, but yeah, so far so good. I would maybe want to do a different stitch than the double crochet, but for just trying it out right now, I really like it. Because I usually for some of my dishcloths, most of the time I try to make them closer stitched. But then sometimes I do just have them where they're a little bit floppier. I cut and piece all my tops first, then do 2 weeks of backing and binding. It's a lot with the fuzz of my machine when doing the quilting, so I try to fight it. And stretches, then deep clean my machine. Oh, I can imagine. That's one thing that I have not done yet. I have not quilted yet. I thought it would be kind of fun just to attempt, just to try, but I've not ever done it. There's some beautiful quilts out there, though, and I've got a few from people that have, made them. I have 6 tops made. The little kids are just lap size and very simple to disappear. 9 patch made with fat orders. I do 2 of those tops in a day. Oh wow. Adults are a different story. They get airlines. I've been doing it a long time, and whenever it's just like a double crochet like this, yeah, I can fly through the double crochet pretty fast. Tend to anyway. And it depends on what I'm making. It depends on what I'm working on. Nifty working on a project. I'm just making the dishcloth out of this that I got. It was actually, I bought it off of a lady that was selling lots of yarn on Whatnot. And it was the only one she had of this one. And I liked the colors. And it was like, I want to try that. So now I wish that I had a way to get more because I really like the colors. So yeah, it's just going to be a dishcloth is what it's going to be. Just a simple dishcloth. Oh goodness. Hmm. And that's okay. Everybody has their own style, their own speed, their own, I wouldn't be able to bust out the quilts like you do, probably either. Oh, now we've changed to like another blue, like a light blue. Oh, jeez. Come on, Donna. Yes. So yeah, it's kind of like a tie-dye. And then that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for some more of this. Don't know if I'll have any luck or not, but oh, now it's got a hot pink in it. Yeah, I like that with the hot pink even there towards the top and stuff. I'm a big fan of the blues and the teals and all that too, and then mixed with this pink. Really pretty. Son just told me his teacher's joke of the day. What do you call a female snowman? I don't know. What do you call a female snowman? Snowman. That's cute. Now I can tell you that I do really like those colors. Yeah, it is. Aren't they? I mean, isn't it pretty? It's giving me Pioneer Woman vibes or something. Kind of the colors of what she kind of has on her stuff. And she had some yarn out, but I don't think it flew. I don't, because like our Walmart was like clearancing them out, and I don't think they even have anything of that now. Did get you. Okay, I thought it was going to give me more teal of some of the scrubby, but it wasn't very long of the darker teal. Maybe one stitch of it, and that was about it. Yeah, because then you don't have to stop and type. What was that you said earlier? I'm not insane. I'd rather Eagle 50 sugar. Hello? Oh, to the end of this dishcloth. Yeah, I usually take my sewing needle because I'm pretty close to being done. Um, if I can find it now. Because I have plastic ones here too, but I usually use my metal one, and now of course I can't get it dug out of here. It was right there on the top. But it's my favorite. But it's just a needle that has like a blunt end. And I got it at Hobby Lobby. There's a pack of 3, I think, that were pretty cheap. A crochet business, Nicole? After this row, I may be done. I want to get into a really pretty pink right here, so after this row, I think I'm going to be done because this is big enough. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough to make another one or not, because I really like this pink because it's coming up. Amigurumi is easier for me to tuck tails. I shove long ones back into the stuffing, but I can keep blankets and flat things tucked. Yes, and the amigurumi stuff, yeah, I just throw it through the center of the what I'm working on. Any of my stuffies or any of that stuff, yeah, plushies and things. Yeah, it makes it easy to do it on that. But I have found whenever I sew them in this with my needle and weave them one direction and then back, then they don't tend to come undone as easily. Well, I usually put a border around. Let me see. I'm gonna put one around. Yeah, I think I am gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Yes, we're all good here, Chosen. Who showed up? Yeah. Doing good. It's about time to get off of here. We've already been on for almost 3 hours, and it's time for me to get off. Because Sam's needing to get on, so I am going to have to be heading off of here. What? Is there something wrong? Well, you're acting like you're irritated. Make stuffed animals, bags, plants, they're all crocheted. Cute. I'm sure you've got some cute stuff. Okay, I am gonna have to get off for tonight. Unfortunately, I won't. I'm not at the end of my dishcloth. Sorry, but like I said, I'll try to do. I don't know if I can show you. Defend. Yeah, you know. But anyway, CJ, I just go to the back, whatever going to be the back of my dishcloth, and I just run through like the loops, and it's kind of hard for me to show you. I'm kind of far away. But just kind of sticking under the loops like that. And I'll just kind of, in one of the stitches, just kind of go through there like that and go down and weave in and back. And I want to do it with the color. I try to, you want to try to hide the color that you're working on within the row of that same color. So it's pretty easy, and it stays pretty good. But I usually, like I said, I'll try to go down, and then I'll try to come up another way, or even to the side, whatever, however your pattern, however you want it to be. So well, I got to see you next time. Go see you next time, CJC. Okay, not defending you, just tell on Jonna and Lenora for putting you in jail and thinking your pain was funny. Next time. Yeah, see you later, Nicole. Thank. Well, and the jail was pure accident, and I don't know that he was in too much pain, honestly. Okay. Yeah, he bounced back. He's resilient. He can take it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head off of here for tonight. So sorry, have to cut it short. So anyway, you guys have a good night. Thanks for popping in, Chosen. Glad I got to see you. Um, don't know for sure if I'll be on tomorrow night or not. So probably be on Sunday at some point, but it'll be later because the ball game's on, so I'll have to watch the ball game. But anyway, so I'll let you guys go for now, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Love ya. And have a good night. Bye. Mm.